What's up again, everybody? We're back with some more Flesh and Blood stuff. Oh my gosh, I got a third box, and I've got 9 loose packs. Now, what am I going to do with these? Well, over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to do something a little different. Instead of just opening these all up, I actually bought them for a purpose. This was a suggestion made. I forgot who made the suggestion, but somebody made the suggestion, which I thought was a really good idea. Why don't you just make a video dedicated to opening up 6 packs and acting essentially as, a sealed packet, right? Like 6 packs equals a sealed packet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So essentially, we're going to open like 6 packs and then talk about what we're going to build out of that. And then you can use those cards and contents either online through Tabletop Simulator, which is super popular now for people playing, and you can create a sealed deck out of those. Or if you have the cards themselves, you can pull those out and create a sealed deck out of those, and maybe you can find somebody else to play with online and they can take a sealed packet as well, because we're going to have several. Now, I'm not going to use all 9 of these loose packs for that. I have another plan for those, which I am super big into, so I will save those for later, but I will create 6. Let's see, how many come in the pack? 4, I guess, so I'll get 4 sealed packs out of this. Packets out of this. So that's what we're going to do with the box. So instead of opening all of these right now, we're just going to open 6 of them. And these I'm going to save for, well, I might as well just talk about it. I was thinking I was going to use these for pick one, I guess pack one, pick one is what you would call it. A pack one, pick one setup for videos on, like short little videos on what you would draft first if you were drafting this set. Check out my little knife here I got. Literally a knife from my kitchen. But I thought that would be a cool usage of the 9 loose packs, is that we could just have short little videos for people to just kind of talk about what they would pick out of the pack. I know people are doing that on, and have been doing that on Facebook, and that's pretty cool. But I like places where people can centralize, like talk a lot about something rather than just provide a single answer. And I feel like a video, I can give my insights and thoughts, and then you guys can tell me what you think in a comment, and there's a little bit more dialogue that feels a little bit more open because it's a video. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Let me know if you think that's a good or a bad idea in a comment below. By the way, if you notice on the bottom there are Patreons that are supporting me. Patrons, I guess is what you call them. Patrons that are supporting me via Patreon. It's those people that allow us to have all of these cool videos. So thank you. If you're a patron, thank you very much for supporting us. If you'd like to join, feel free. Hop down there in the description and do all those patrony things that people do. Okay, let's make sure we can get this focus correct. Kapow. It feels out of focus now, but when I bring one of these up to the camera, all of a sudden it is in focus. Okay, I'm not going to dwell too much on each single card and each single pack, but I am going to separate things out by setup. So we're going to kind of like make this a hybrid video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Is that right? Is it 8? Yeah, headshot. Okay, so headshot, going to go over there. Overloop, going to go over there. Ridge Rider shot, going over there. Throttle. So it's a lot of yellows. Okay, Drawn to the Dark Dimension, Aether Flare, blue, important to note. Read the Runes, blue. There's the Visceri as the double-sided token. That can go over there. That's not super important to note. These ones are important to note. So yellow Ravenous Rabble, that kind of pushes you into this side of things. I guess you can consider it over there. Fervent Forerunner, it allows you to opt a little bit. Kind of important to note as well. How can we stagger it? Something like that. Sunkiss. Kind of okay. Rifting is considered. Oh, hey, wait! I messed that pack up. Look, because there's a ranger action. Whoops. Pedal to the Metal. Yeah, I totally messed that up. And wait, what did I do? I totally jacked things up, didn't I? What happened? Drawn to the Dark Dimension, over there. And then Robes of Rapture as your equipment. So Drawn to the Dark Dimension was your foil rare. Foil common card. I did mess that pack up. Whoopsie. So these are your 2 rares then. Pedal to the Metal and Take Aim. Both into that slot. So that's important to note. This one doesn't matter if we keep the foils because we are trying to build a sealed deck from this stuff. So what was it? What did I do? That was correct, right? Yeah, that was totally correct. It was 8. I just got all mixed up because I was thinking about what I would do sealed wise. Silly me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chapow. All right. 0 to 60. Red headshot. Okay, I'm starting to lean one of these two. Red overloop, which is a good card. Hamstring shot, yellow. Drawn to the Dark Dimension, blue. Index. I feel like this is going to be really hard to put together, like a solid list for whatchamacallit. Spellblade Strike for Mage. I want to call it Mage. It's a wizard. There's your double token Viscerai and Viscerai on the back. That's kind of cool. Then you have a blue Lead the Charge. Blue Vigor Rush. Sun Kiss, yellow. So that's now 2 Sun Kiss. Come to Fight, blue. Okay, then Plunder Run. Ooh, that's going in. No matter what we do, we're probably going to play Plunder Run. Absorb an Aether, that's kind of good to note. Oh my gosh, we got a foil Tome of the Arknight. Look at that. Hello. Okay, so we, in the middle of pack 1, we were saying, or at the end of pack 1, we were saying, I was thinking leaning towards these two just because it's, you know, well statted, but hey, Tome of the Arknight. Now, I don't know if this is super strong in draft. And then we have Mage Master boots. Okay, so we'd actually have 2 mage equipments now. We have Robes of Rapture. Wizard, I keep saying that. And then Mage Master, which kind of fits for the... Actually, you know, you could really use this for multiple things, couldn't you? Yeah, I guess you could use that for a couple of different classes. That's important to note, though. Heyo, super rare. Super rare, number 1 from that box, but if we're thinking of it as sealed pack, then you just pulled a sealed pack super rare. We're doing pretty well on number of Runeblade cards as well, because we did get one of the foils as a Runeblade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The foil super tome is pretty good. Throttle red. Got that boost keyword. Sikkim shot red. Man, it's still, these are really good red targets. Zipper hit. Scalding rain. There's a blood spill invocation. That's something to consider. Yellow as well. Zap, red zap. Meh. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a really hard class to put together in limited, but I could be wrong. Blue rune flash. Then you've got dash and dash. That's kind of cool too. Hey, a back alley break line. Again, makes me want to lean towards Ranger because I feel like that card's really good in Ranger. Push the point. There's a Moon Wish to go with your 2 Sun Kisses and a Vigor Rush. Then you have Reduce to Rune Chant. You've got Take Cover. That's a good reload card. And then you've got a Spellblade Strike foil with a Null Rune hood. That's a good hood to have in this format. Man, maybe we are going to go Arknight with this pack. With this packet of 6 cards. It's a big looking stack. Continuing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Salvage shot. 0 to 60. Red. Both reds. Ridge Rider shot red. Hyperdriver is our first mechanologist item. Red. Index. Yellow. There's an Amplify the Arknight. That's something to consider and remember, and it's yellow too, which is a good for that class, I think. Voltic Bolt, Kano, Drakai of Aether. Hey, you got another Lead the Charge. Again, Lead the Charge is really, I found it's pretty good in Runeblade. Fate Foreseen, that's going in just about anything you're playing. Fervent Forerunner, blue, and then Cadaverous Contraband. Just pretty interesting little card. Then we've got Enchanting Melody. Oh yeah, this is Runeblade, man. Stir the Aether Wind. And then a foil Overloop yellow and an Achilles Accelerator, which is a mechanologist equipment. Man, this is starting to really lean Arknight. They should have called it Arknight. I don't know, man. Runeblade. So easy to just call it Arknight. Look, Azalea, hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Schwamp. Alright, Searing Shot red. Optical Monocle blue. Hamstring Shot red. Drawn to the Dark Dimension. Yellow. Aether Flare blue. That is good to get some blue for Wizard. Rune Flash yellow. Index. Got the double Azalea. I like those. Where you get her on both sides. Whisper of the Oracle. It's opt and it's go again. It is good in Runeblade. Back alley break line blue. Rifting again. It's kind of interesting in. I mean, this seems like a wizard thing because you're playing things as an instant, but you might You might actually just play this in limited in Runeblade, Arcane stuff. Another Sunkiss. So rares, you got Take Aim. Hey, you got a Mythic. Ah, Sonic Boom. Nice. Sonic Boom. Now, I don't think you're leaning towards the Wizard class, but there's a Mythic from the box now. Cool. And then a Hollow Take Aim. Red. Look at that. Shiny. I like that. And then a Bracers of Belief, which is good for, let's see. What would I probably use this most for? I don't know. I don't know how this would play in most of these classes. I think it feels like sort of like a Ranger thing, but I don't know. You probably put it in. It's more for those older school classes. Probably put it in Mechanologist, I guess. Oh, we got a cracked bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see what we get. Got Zipper Hit. Throttle. Wow, 2 in a row. That's mixed up. Sick'em Shot, red, Overloop red, red Bloodspill Invocation, that's interesting. Voltic Bolt, Drawn to the Dark Dimension, red, and then Cracked Bauble. So a red Lead the Charge. Okay, this is the final pack, by the way, too. That's good. Fate Foreseen, that's good. Foresight, that'd be good for Ranger. You could also use this. I was considering using this constructed-wise in Arcane. Runeblade, whatever you want to call it. It would be good. Another blue Plunder run. Absorb an Aether rare, number 1. Rare number 2 is Reverberate. Oh, sorry, that's Plunder run 1 was the rare. Sorry. This is Foil Reverberate, so it looks nice. And then Talismanic Lens for the final common. Destroy it, Lens, opt 2. Man, okay, so what would I build with this? Let's count the cards, class cards wise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Ranger. And there's a lot of rares in there. There's a lot of reds. We didn't get any blues, which is actually great for the class because you don't need too much resources. You don't need too much in the way of resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Mechanologist. I think the Runeblade class has just a chock full of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So one more. We have a lot of Drawn to the Dark Dimensions. I don't know how I feel about this card. Attacks for 3 as the red one. It draws you a card, though. That is kind of intriguing. Drawing more cards. I don't know. 15, though, so more to build with. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 as well. 14 for that one. So what would you build with this? Some good class, some good generic cards as well if you're looking at generics. You've got several Plunder runs, several Lead the Charges. Well, you saw all these cards. A couple Back Alley Break Lines. Enchanting Melody is a good one to remember, especially because it's red. The fact that red Enchanting Melody is something you can put with Runeblade is really smart. Several Fate Foreseens, like I said. You could even try running the Moonwish Sunkiss thing. So how would you build a deck with all of this? Would you run a Runeblade deck with all of these cards that we pulled, or would you run... See, I'm leaning either towards Ranger or Runeblade myself. Let me know in a comment below, and as always, everybody, thanks for watching.